Bowman got these guys in check on the defense, got them in order, got them lined up, got them set up.
He can play. He can still ball. Listen, he's coming off an injury. He'll be a lot better next year. He's not even 30 yet. You bring him back.
I know.
He'll cover tight ends. He'll cover running backs. Believe me, he'll be all right.
I wouldn't let him cover. Regular little scat back running backs. I wouldn't let him cover that.
No. He'll probably do the flat and things like that. Whatever his.
But he handles the middle very well.
He does. He's a great run blocker. You can't get your hands on him.
You know what? He's a great mentor for Markel Lee in the middle.
Yep.
I'm definitely keeping him. Actually, he didn't care how he got. He didn't want to get paid crazy. John Gruden and Paul Gunther, they want him to stay too. You want a veteran leader like him. This man's an all pro. He's a pro bowler.
He wants to come back as well?
Yeah. He wants to stay.
How much you paying him?
When the man
money talks, man.
Hey, well, I wouldn't even say that. I don't even think it's money talk. Because he said this before they even say anything about money.
You got to show him some respect. You can't just...
I'd pay him about $6 million.
I think he'd take less. I think he'd take $5 million.
For what he did, for how he came in, I got to offer him $6 million. He may take less.
Okay.
But for how he carried himself and how he tried to lead this defense with him and Matt and Irvin.
Okay. I got you. What about, let's move to the offense now. Let's move to the offense, yeah. You're saying Marshawn Lynch?
They try to reach out to Marshawn.
What'd he say?
I haven't heard anything. I think they try to. I think they're trying to reach out to him. They haven't. I don't think they heard anything yet. Hopefully
he liked his O-line coach in Seattle, Tom Cable. Do you think he comes back?
I think that's why they picked up Tom Cable.
Just to bring Marshawn back?
Maybe, but even that, Tom he's a good offensive lineman. I just look at the system that he just brought in. He was O-linemen in Seattle were just,
yeah.
Like
even their first
Max Unger, I would have never traded him for Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, for a tight end, I don't know.
Would have never traded my offensive lineman right there. Because that was one thing that was hurting them.
Now, they did spend money in free agency and the draft on offensive line, but their selections were horrible.
Yeah.
So they could have had better draft picks. But I don't think... You think he comes back?
It all depends on Marshawn, but I'm telling you this, I don't think John Gruden really waits around to be dealing with Marshawn. He doesn't have time for that.
No.
This ain't the Marshawn Lynch show. I love Marshawn, but
he can't be having... they were saying he was having his own video crew in practice, filming his stuff for his show. So you're not going to have that with John Gruden. And I think he knows that, and I don't know if he wants to deal with it.
We had a lot of stuff going on during practice. I heard we had Bible study going on during practice.
What?
Yeah. So if we're going to try to throw blame at Marshawn, we're going to throw blame at Derek and Downer.
Wait, during downtime or I don't know?
Nah, from what I was hearing, this was probably going on during practice.
But were they skipping practice?
Nah, bro. This was going on. During practice.
Hot take alert.
The book of Derek.
Yeah, there's time for the Bible. There's time for football. You can't mix them.
We can do this, can we, do this during, our day off or, after practice, Come on, y'all.
Yeah, he's two buddies.
Well, that ain't happening anymore.
Nope. Screw that.
I'll tell you this. John Gruden dropped the GD on him. My man Derek Carr would be like, oh, no. No, why would you say that? Nah, I'm going to tell you guys this right now. Everybody's saying that John Gruden, Derek Carr's not going to be able to mess with John Gruden's attitude. I think you guys are just speaking from out of your ass. because straight up, I think Derek can just shut out. I think Derek got a little side to him where he dropped a couple MFs and probably has said GD, but he got slapped across the head from his mom. So don't let the goody two shoe look fool you with Derek.
No, he said he used to listen to Tupac before he went full Christian. So
hey, I heard some of that Christian rap, man. They actually flow, man.
yeah, probably. I don't know. So I don't know. We'll leave him on the roster for now. I don't know what's gonna happen to him.
I'm gonna take him off.
You take him off?
Yeah.
All right. Take him off.
Because there's so many running backs in this draft. That's one thing. And the second thing is this.
Hey,
Yeah?
Crabtree. What do you do with King Crab? You believe all the rumor that they were spouting? That he doesn't want to be here. I think he's just upset of the offense. That's all. I think he comes back. I want him back. We don't have much depth. He's good.
That's true. And, I want him to stay.
Yeah, I think he stays. I like him.
Now, we can also throw that whole scenario of him not coming back. So I have it right here.
It's his, for the price we're paying for that production, I know he doesn't get, he's more of a red zone guy now, but still.
I put it like this. You take him off right now. So look, I want you to listen to this group right now that I've taken off. Sean Smith, David Amerson, Marshawn Lynch, Michael Crabtree, Jared Cook,
whoa,
and Marshall Newhouse.
Where's Jared Cook going?
I just threw that out there.
Nah, man.
Don't get me wrong. Jared Cook looked good. But then there were some times that Jared Cook could have helped save our season with a couple of touchdowns.
I want to see him under a new coach. Plus, we don't have anybody else.
I mean, you can always draft some tight ends. You can always look at free agency on tight ends.
I mean, you can draft one and have him develop, but you're not going to get the production that Jared Cook is going to give you this year.
I'm going to tell you this right here. I'll tell you this right here. Because if everybody wanted to go and hit some running backs during free agency, it's really not that much. I mean, unless you're ready to throw the bank at Le'Veon Bell.
I'm good.
And then Isaiah Crowell, Deion Lewis. Deion Lewis, in my opinion, I would actually try to grab him.
You gotta draft a running back just because it's so deep this year.
Well, yeah, without a doubt, you still draft a running back. And
but
then look,
we have some in the roster. Don't forget, we got
Carlos Hyde still out there. He's going to be a free agent.
Oh, that's right.
And, I'm just throwing these out here so everybody gets like a clear cut understanding of what we can be working with.
We also got our last year's 7th round pick. What's his name? The running back?
Elijah Hood. So now you look at wide receivers, free agency.
A good list.
You got Pryor. You got.
I don't want Pryor. I want route runners, man.
Sammy Watkins, I wouldn't really touch him because he can't stay healthy.
Right.
Kendall Wright's a maybe.
Right.
I wouldn't touch Eric Decker, man, and only had 1 touchdown this season. Come on.
I'd rather have Seth Roberts than Eric Decker. That's not saying much.
I mean, Seth Roberts, we might not even hold him.
I think we hold him just because it's too much big of a cap. He's making $4 million. We let him go. We take a $3 million cap hit.
Have you tried that?
Yeah. He's making $4.45 million. Well, no, we take a $2 million cap hit.
You can go Marcus Lee.
You can go. You want Jarvis Landry?
You can go get Paul Richardson. I can go down this list.
What? Who's that guy from?
Jarvis.
The other guy from Allen Robinson?
I wouldn't touch Allen Robinson.
Why not?
Man only played 1 game this season. He got hurt.
Yeah, but that's a 1-year thing. I don't think that kind of injury will come back. You never know, but
you got Jarvis Landry.
You could have him for cheap though. Robinson.
Jarvis Landry, damn, he was only getting that amount, dang. Yeah, I could take Jarvis Landry. Dante Moncrief.
Let's just say this: there's a lot of options at wide receiver. We can pick up somebody, But
Oh yeah, without a doubt, yeah. There's there's a handful of options that you can take right there.
But do you keep Crabtree though? Do you make Crabtree your number 3 and bring in a number 2, or do you
like I said,
let him go?
Like I said, I let go of Sean Smith, David Amerson, Marshall Newhouse, Marshawn Lynch, Jared Cook, and Michael Crabtree. You know how much I saved right there? That's about $56 million. And you know, plus adding
But
the capping.
Can you replace the production though?
I think you can.
Yeah?
I think you can.
All right.
I think you can. And if you guys are so worried about tight end, let's see what we got for tight ends out here.
Let's look at who's available in free agency for tight ends. What we got?
You got Jimmy Graham. He's 31. He had what? He played all 16 games this season. Had 520 yards receiving and 10 touchdowns. You can go and make a grab at that.
Jared Cook had numbers too, man. Well, what's Jimmy Graham's numbers?
520 yards.
Hold on, I'm pulling up.
Average
Let's
9
compare.
yards per catch.
Jared Cook had 688 yards, 12.7 yards per catch. How many receptions did he have? Cook had 54.
Graham had like 40 some.
Yeah, so Cook had better production with a lesser offense with Downing. So,
how many touchdowns did Cook have?
2.
And if you look at Jimmy Graham right there, I mean that's a big body.
I know, but you got to look at the offensive system he was in.
I also get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. So yeah, that's a guy you can still hold on to.
Yeah,
you can still hold on to Jared Cook. So I'll take that back. So you have Sean Smith, David Amerson,
right?
Marshall Newhouse,
right?
Marshawn Lynch, and Michael Crabtree,
right?
You're saving about $51 million.
Now let's add back the one you paying $3.5 to Autry, $4.5 to TJ. That's $8 million plus $6 to Bowman. That's $14 million.
Well, adding the but don't forget.
So that's $37 million. You're left.
You're going to have the cap increase,
right? So even then, you still have a lot of money to go out and get a wide receiver.
So you probably
and a cornerback.
If I'm right with the cap increase, if before you do any signing, you're looking at it, you probably have about maybe 70-some mil.
And this is why I love Reggie, man. You can even go. Not saying we're gonna do it, but even if you can even walk away from a high praying our offensive lineman. Hudson and KO and not lose a penny. That's how well structured their caps are. So
well, you know damn well we ain't touching Hudson.
No, we ain't touching them. They could retire here. That's a lot of money to work with.
Yeah, but
gonna have $50 million to work with, and we can go out and look at where we can grab. I want to grab a cornerback and a wide receiver in free agency. And maybe a D lineman if available.
So we look at now. One thing I think we're going to be looking at right here is this. You look at trying to get a cornerback. So Tremaine Johnson, you're going to try to throw a couple at him.
Wait a minute. How much is he going to want though?
Whoo! Let's see. When he was on that franchise tag, he was making about $16 million.
Yeah, he's not. He didn't produce though last year.
He stayed healthy, 65 tackles, 1 forced fumble, 2 interceptions. I do look at how many interceptions you try to get to. And here's one guy that I feel that people have not paid attention to. And he did good under Pagano's system. Patrick Robinson. And we wouldn't even be spending that much. 46 tackles, 1 sack, and 4 interceptions.
What about Kyle Fuller?
That's another chance you could probably take. He's still young, yeah.
Yeah, he's very young.
Kyle Fuller, yeah, absolutely.
So we got some options.
Yeah, there's a lot of options out there.
You don't want Butler?
If I'm getting Butler, he was getting 3.5, about nearly $4 million. So go up maybe about $6 million for him.
Yeah, that'd be a steal. I think that's a good
I
price.
wouldn't be throwing no damn house at him.
No,